Orange Camaro.
I definitely could, especially the 69. As long as it's an SS, I'm all for it. I'm with you there, Craig. But one thing that we also continue to see that's orange is plenty of fall foliage out there in northern Utah. This one was sent in by Carol Dyer. You can see the Bear Lake Valley really just flexing all of these beautiful reds and oranges going around. But what do we see for the rest of this week? Well, we're still expecting to see a warm start and even some smoke hanging around, but isolated storms are in our forecast, and then after that, we'll see a little bit of sweater weather. And yes, it's finally going to start to feel more like fall. Well, as we take a look outside right now here in Salt Lake City downtown through our doTERRA Salt Lake City downtown camera, not much else really besides some clear skies, maybe a little bit of haze still hanging around. Overall, we're no longer really seeing any kind of shower activity except for maybe in southeast Utah. Very spotty, if at best. This quick-moving system will continue to go on over towards the northeast. Other than that, we're not seeing anything else from it today. Tomorrow is a different story, and I'll explain in just a moment. We're going to see that temperatures also continue to cool, but we're still staying pretty warm for this time of night. 70s, 60s for most of the area. Again, light smoke still continues, but we're able to see this one plume right here going into eastern Nevada, leaving us in Elko with poor air quality at the moment. But what does that mean for the rest of the Great Basin and the Beehive State? Well, we'll see that as we continue into tomorrow, that smoke starts to funnel in a bit more, and that's where we'll see a little bit of that poor air quality. So that's why we expect to see moderate air quality for a good portion of the West Desert, also around the Wasatch Front, Cache Valley, also Carbon County, and then as we go into southwest Utah, not as bad. So again, that northeasterly flow does help us a bit. Once we start to see that future cache shows some shower activity, well, it doesn't really last overnight. We start to see some pop up towards the afternoon hours for south central Utah, and then even into southeast Utah into Monday night. So we continue to see that go along. But then by the time we get to Tuesday, a few showers could be possible for the southern Wasatch Front. So that's something to keep an eye out, especially as we continue throughout that little change. And again, this is all driven by this one little weather system that continues to move in, bringing those breezy and cooler conditions for us by the time we get to Wednesday. So again, once we take a look at our regional forecast for tonight and tomorrow, we're expecting to see some temperatures still right around average for our overnight lows, a little bit warmer as we go into the day. Taking a look at St. George's 7-day forecast, another 90-degree day, but that's probably going to be one of the last ones for the next few days. And then that shower activity is possible going into Tuesday and Wednesday. The Wasatch Front, we are expecting to see that we do have some temperatures hanging around the 80s, the isolated thunderstorms for Tuesday, maybe even some shower activity for Wednesday morning, but then we continue to dry out. 60s on tap for us. Nick, Wes, it's